Now, West Virginia Tonight.
U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders revisits coal country. The former presidential candidate was a part of a town hall at Mount View High School in McDowell County. We sat down with the senator for an exclusive one-on-one interview to talk about rural health care, the drug crisis, and coal. It's an interview you'll only see here on West Virginia Tonight. 1 in 10 West Virginians, they were able to get health insurance under Obamacare. So if it's repealed and replaced, what do you see happening?
It's going to be devastating. It is going to be devastating. And it is hard to estimate how many people will die, and that will certainly be the case. You have many people in this state, and of course all over this country, who for the first time in their lives finally had an insurance card which allowed them to go to the doctor, go to the hospital without going bankrupt. Take that away from them, it will be devastating.
Minors Protection Act could run out here in about 6 weeks. As far as you know, with the Affordable Care Act, if it is repealed, will that affect that?
It will. And we've got to do everything. I mean, right now you have tens of thousands of coal miners and their families to whom promises were made in terms of pensions and health care. And it is just not fair that promise is broken. And some of us, Senator Manchin and others, are working very hard to make sure that promise is kept.
How do you convince coal country that it's doable to diversify?
I think that is the future. And, you know, coal has been in decline in this region since the 1970s. And despite what Trump is saying, I don't believe it's going to come back.
What do we go to, though? How do we diversify?
Well, for a start, what we do is create substantial numbers of jobs in this area by rebuilding our crumbling infrastructure. And when you do that, when you have broadband that is high quality, you're going to be able to attract small and medium-sized businesses to the community. I think we can put a lot more people to work in terms of healthcare, in terms of education. There's a lot of work to be done, and that's what we got to focus on. We've got to look at the future, not in the past.
Towns and communities here are going up against the drug companies with lawsuits. How do you get that influence out of the federal government, out of the government, the lobbyists, the pharmaceutical entities?
In my view, the two most powerful political forces in Washington is, number one, Wall Street, which has just an endless supply of money, and they always get what they want. And two is the pharmaceutical industry, who charge us the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs and are dumping medicines, pills, into communities around here in my state of Vermont and all over this country. Anybody who looks at the amount of pills that are coming in understands this is not to treat pain for individuals. This is to feed addiction. And these people in the pharmaceutical industry have got to be held accountable for what they're doing.
Do you believe the President of the United States is a liar?
Yes. And I say that without any joy in my heart. I disagree with a lot of folks. I don't think that they're liars. The people believe what they believe. It's called democracy. I think Trump has said many, many things that are just blatantly untrue.
Including having the coal companies come back?
I think he may think that he can do it. I don't think that he can. But, you know, almost every other day he is saying something which is just not true. And it doesn't give me any pleasure to say that the President of the United States is a liar, but I believe he is.
And that special that Senator Sanders was taping yesterday will be airing tonight on MSNBC. West Virginia now has dueling budget proposals on the table. Republican leaders announced